Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is almost the end of October, so we're getting close to Halloween, and that also means that November 1st is around the corner, which means that my paper packs will drop on my website on November 1st as usual. So I had a couple questions last month and as to like what day the paper packs will be coming out every month, and it is always going to be the first of the month. So mark your calendar, make a mental note. If you were interested in getting one of these from me, they'll always go live on my website. There's a link in my bio at 10 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. So 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, November 1st, December 1st, January 1st, the first of every month, and so on. There will be a new paper pack. So with the last pack, I feel like I kind of was just testing the waters and kind of seeing like what I wanted to include in those and what type of textiles and how much of things I wanted to include. And after I made those, I really got into making these, you guys. Like, I got really excited, so I kind of like ordered a bunch of stuff, and I have a lot of great ideas for paper packs for future ones, and I'm really excited about this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one here. Yeah, like I said, I just had so much fun putting them together, and I kind of couldn't stop adding to it. So I mean, I could have added like a million more things, but I want them to be fun and interesting and different for each month. So there, like I said last time, there will be some repeat items. Last time you got some vintage photographs. This time there's none. But last time you got vintage envelopes, and this time you're going to get some more vintage envelopes. Next time you might get some vintage photographs as well, but there's going to be a variety of things. Also, there's ledger this time, but different ledgers that were included last time. So it said some repeat categories, I guess, but different items. So let me go ahead and unbox this for you, or unwrap this for you. I want to show you all of the contents of this month's paper pack, paper and textile pack, because they always will also come with some trim samples or some fabric samples, or just some sort of textile snippet or sample of my choosing. So this month we have 3 little textiles here, and I've just wrapped them up with some pink baker's twine and a little vintage key. This one's really cool. It's a little master key. So just unwrap this. So I've purchased this trim here specifically for the packs. I just thought it was really pretty, and so each pack gets a little snippet of this rose lacy kind of trim here. And then I paired it with this. This is a thrifted fabric, and I don't know how vintage it is, but it definitely has like a vintage look, almost even like kind of a French look. It's really pretty, and it's a nice size for you there. And then I also paired it with one last one, and that's this one here. This one was also a part of my fabric bundles that I had last month. So you're gonna get a really big snippet of this one here. It's a pretty large piece there. I think these are all larger sizes of fabrics than I included last month too. So there's that. That'll get wrapped back up with the twine and key. So onto the paper. I'll go ahead and start with the little pocket here. So I made these little ephemera holders, this pretty basic one. Just a simple 2-pocket folder, but it's just something to easily keep everything in and package it up. So I sewed up a bunch of these over the weekend. By the way, I actually have 17 of these packs. So I made 17 of these folders. Last time I think I had 10 packs, so this time I have 17, and there's a lot more stuff going on. So anyway, let me get into it. So in this little front pocket here, there is some little washi stickers, and they will vary throughout all of the packs. So this pack has these two, and the pack you get might be a little bit different. but they should all have like one little stampy one kind of like this, and then a floral, but they will be different. And then 2 vintage tags for you here. This is a blank one, and you can embellish this one. And then this one here, I like this one a lot. This little detail right here. So 2 tags there. Then we just have 2 little vintage milk caps that I clipped on to the side with a little rusty paper clip. So that's there. So those are kind of like small little embellishments. And then I made a bunch of my collaged handmade tags for these. These are like the same ones that I used to include in all my packages when I had my Shop Penny and Rose Instagram account, and I would do my D-stash supplies and stuff there. So I always would include some of these collaged tags, and if you were a Patreon subscriber, I taught you how to make these. So anyhow, each pack will have a collaged handmade tag. So in this front pocket here, there is a little vintage receipt. They all have this the same receipt from this coal company. Each pack has 3 vintage postcards, and the theme of each one is just like a greeting card. It might be a birthday card. It might be just something floral, and some sort of standard greeting. This one's really pretty. And then 1 French postcard, so a black and white landscape or city or town something French postcard. I believe they all came from the same postcard booklet too. I can't recall now, but they're all a French postcard. And then 1 Christmas card. So I had asked one of my patrons and customers to give me like her feedback on the last pack, and if she had any suggestions, and she kindly suggested that to maybe include some holiday items just because of the holidays coming up. And I'm not much of a holiday crafter, but I did kind of try to include some little things that could be possibly used for Christmas or just kind of a fall feel. So I thought it would be nice to just include some of these old 1900s like Victorian Christmas postcards. And for now, because I know a lot of people are actually doing Christmas journals and whatnot now, so maybe you can use this in your Christmas crafting, or scan it. You can scan it and keep it in your collection, make your own digitals from it, which you could do with all of these actually. So yeah, so there you'll have 1 Christmas card in this pack, and in the December packs too, I'm gonna include some Christmas and New Year's cards. But yeah, so your November pack has a little bit of Christmas item. So then I just have some pattern paper samples, and I think there's some more back here. Yeah. So this is a nice gold one. I think they all have 1 gold piece, and then the rest of the patterns sort of vary. And this is just a fall themed paper pad that I have, and I thought it was just kind of cute with the little houses and like the fall colored trees. And but again, you may not get this exact pattern, but this pack comes with these patterns here. So so that's 4 pieces of pattern paper. Then we have 5 vintage envelopes, and one of them is a white envelope with a little rose here and a little rose on the back. And then you get 4 vintage envelopes, and I think I tried to include 1 sort of like lighter blue one in each pack, but not every pack might get that, but you will get a total of 5, and it will look something like this. So 5 envelopes. Then I've included a vintage greeting card. So this is a really nice embossed one too, and most of them have some sort of writing in them, but you may get one that's unused, but they're all different. So this is a really pretty floral one, and everybody gets a bingo card and a vintage telegram. This is a Western Union telegram, and you'll get one just like this. Just a note, please be gentle with all of these papers here because they are vintage papers, and some of them may be a little bit brittle. Some may have rips or tears already because they are vintage. So I tried to include the ones that were the best quality, but just keep in mind that you are dealing with vintage papers. So when you remove them from here, try to just have take care when you remove them, because they could rip, especially I'll show you some of these next invoices here because they're really thin. So there's the telegram. You'll get a sheet of saver stamps, and then you get 2 vintage receipts or invoices. So there's this one from a logging tool company and this one from a broom company. And yours in your pack may look different. One might be yellow or a different color. You can see here there's some damage to this one, but you'll get 2 of those. And then you get 2 ledger papers. So this one is blank, and I just folded it in half. And then this one is a really large ledger, and it's sort of really thick paper, and it's from like a court, some sort of court ledger, where there's a lot of talks about like sentencing and like judgments and you know, all sorts of court information. So, and then the last few things are just this really beautiful stationery right here, and I thought this could definitely be used in Christmas or fall crafting. Kind of looks like little holly berries maybe in there, or whatever you like. I have used it in non-Christmas crafting as well, but I think it's definitely usable for holiday crafting. So there's that, and then just 2 sheets of avocado dyed paper, some freshly dyed paper that I just did recently. So that's that for the packs for this month. I hope you guys are excited. I really had fun putting these together, and next month's pack will be different than this. And yeah, I'm really loving putting these packs together. It's really, really fun. I never really had any interest in doing this before, and now that I have done it a couple of times, I really love it. And so I'm having a lot of fun gathering pretty things for you guys and packaging them up. So these will be available, like I said, on November 1st. Every month, so December 1st, January 1st, every 1st of the month, 10 a.m. on my website, and that's Pacific Standard Time. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I put together for you this month, and you know, go ahead and make a note of the date and time of availability, and yeah, so I'll see you guys on November 1st at 10 a.m. Bye.